Alright guys, so firstly I'd like to apologise. I've been away for a few weeks now. I've been out on the boat and stuff, haven't had much good reception, been pretty busy with my footy. But I'm definitely back now. I think so yeah, I'm sorry this video is gonna come out a bit late. Already had the first game of this week. But yeah, I'm not gonna have the news video this week, so we'll just jump straight into the tips. So obviously I did tip Penrith by 30. Bit of a weird game. I don't know why this app said Penrith got 19. They'll have to fix that. But yeah, definitely not expected from what we were hoping for. Sure, if anyone put their margin on this game, they would have been disappointed. I'm pretty sure some people tipped them by over 50. So that was pretty big disappointment. It was actually quite a close game, one of the closest of the year. Anyway, I've tipped Newcastle. Bit surprising. You know, Sharks have been doing pretty well. Nearly won over the Roosters, I think, last week. They held on to like 66th minute or so. They let Roosters slide away with a win, especially with Sam Walker, who was, I think he got 3 try assists and a try for himself in the last 15 minutes of the game, or the last 20 minutes of the game. So yeah, he really pulled through for the Roosters. But yeah, Newcastle, they've got Kurt Mann coming back into the 5'8", Blake Green at half, and Connor Watson's going back to the 13 role. So I'm pretty sure with those three, I think they're gonna be able to help Newcastle win that game. Yeah, so that's why I tipped them. This is a close one. You could pretty much go either way. Now there's 82% Storm, 18% Roosters, but I feel like you could go either way. Roosters have been playing really well this year. I think they're definitely looking for more, towards more grand final contention than they did for the last couple of years. But yeah, I've gone with Storm, just like grand final winners last year. I do think they are a better team. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just feel like they're going to get the edge over the rest of this game. Just a bit more experience. Yeah, this not much to talk about here. Titans feel like it's an obvious decision. They're just getting a lot better throughout the season. Manly, I feel like they're digging their way out of the hole, but I don't think they've got far enough yet to be able to beat Titans. Alright, then we've got the Rabbitohs tipped over the Tigers. Pretty easy one there, Rabbitohs. Another team probably in preliminary and possibly grand final contention this year, from what I've seen. Yeah, that's about it to say on that one. Tigers playing decent. They do have a chance to win. With Tigers, I'm always worried tipping against the Tigers. Like, they always do have that slight chance of winning over one of these good teams. Anyway, I've tipped Canberra over Parramatta. Bit edgy because I did see obviously the 30-10 result against the Penrith. But I feel like Penrith they're just like far ahead of any team in the comp. So you'd be dumb not to tip Penrith against anyone. I think maybe you could consider, or maybe you'd have to have a little bit more thought depending on the injuries and suspensions. If they're playing against Storm or Roosters or something, but I still feel like, even say Clear was out, I still feel like they could win. But yeah, I've tipped Canberra over Eels. Just Eels, they generally do start quite strong, but they didn't this year. Like, they haven't gone as well this year. They were first for a fair bit of last year, until round 7. But yeah, I feel like Canberra, with a bit more experienced players by now, we'll get the edge over Eels. Dragons, they're smashing it this year. They're looking really good. Definitely, I think they can be in the finals this year. They're looking really good against the good teams, especially. Pretty sure it was It was 23-12 or 22-13 last week against Eels, so against a pretty good side. Especially coming from last year, finishing 13th or so. Really good, and yeah, just definitely look to tip them over some of the better teams now. Warriors, I was thinking about tipping Warriors because their team like Tigers, they can come out and have that good win, but I just think you kind of got to tip Dragons based on how well they've been playing. This last game, Cowboys versus Bulldogs, you kind of go either way, I think. They're both both bottom of the ladder teams. They're both two of the weaker teams in the competition, but I just I wanted to go with the Cowboys, just basically because I support Cowboys. They're just a team I go for. And I do believe that they can get the win over. They got Tamalolo back, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, those are the tips for this week. I'll see you probably in the weekly review, or I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. If not, I'll see you in the news video. But yeah, I'm real sorry, haven't been uploading for the last few weeks. I'm sure I'll be back from now on. So yeah.